country has been run. Since independence to date, the Sierra Leonean has had a life that is less than what we would desire. We wake up in the morning worrying about the basic things that the rest of the world has forgotten. We worry about electricity, we worry about water supply, we worry about food, we even worry about security. Successive governments have failed us. This is a time for the Sierra Leonean to refuse to accept less and request more. We have to show our leaders that poverty is not a way of life. It is something which is man-made, and men all over the world have fought to change it. In Sierra Leone, it seems things cannot get better. Why? Why do people vote governments? Governments are voted to make the lives of their people better. If they cannot make their lives better, then that is a failure of social contract. And when there is a failure of social contract, the counterparties, in this case, who are the people, need to demand from their governments that what is done is not what was agreed. We have to stand up for what we believe in. We cannot reject, we cannot accept this way of life. We have to reject it. In recent times, the economy has been destroyed. Inflation is galloping. The dollar has moved from 4,300 leones in 2013 to 7,300 leones in 2016. Inflation is something around 12.5%. Few days ago, even fuel, which underscores the basic movement of people to engage in economic activity, has moved from 3,750 leones to 6,000 leones. Why? How do they expect people to live? That is why we in the Renaissance movement are calling on Sierra Leoneans to wear black. The black is to show that the colors that have led us have failed us. Now in Sierra Leone, black is the new red. We are not ready. My name is Francis Ben Kaifala and I am Renaissance. The Sierra Leone Renaissance movement has called on fellow Sierra Leoneans to wear black on Monday. We call it Black Monday. It's a Monday where we are supposed to show our dissatisfaction at the way the country has been run. Since independence to date, the Sierra Leonean has had a life that is less than what we would desire. We wake up in the morning worrying about the basic things that the rest of the world has forgotten. We worry about electricity, we worry about water supply, we worry about food, we even worry about security. Successive governments have failed us. This is a time for the Sierra Leonean to refuse to accept less and request more. We have to show our leaders that poverty is not a way of life. It is something which is man-made, and men all over the world have fought to change it. In Sierra Leone, it seems things cannot get better. Why? Why do people vote governments? Governments are voted to make the lives of their people better. If they cannot make their lives better, then that is a failure of social contract. And when there is a failure of social contract, the counterparties, in this case, who are the people, need to demand from their governments that what is done is not what was agreed. We have to stand up for what we believe in. We cannot reject, we cannot accept this way of life. We have to reject it. In recent times, the economy has been destroyed. Inflation is galloping. The dollar has moved from 4,300 leones in 2013 to 7,300 leones in 2016. Inflation is something around 12.5%. Few days ago, even fuel, which underscores the basic movement of people to engage in economic activity, has moved from 3,750 leones to 6,000 leones. Why? How do they expect people to live? That is why we in the Renaissance movement are calling on Sierra Leoneans to wear black. The black is to show that the colors that have led us have failed us. Now in Sierra Leone, black is the new red. We are not ready.
Black is the new red. We are not ready. Yes. Good evening. Welcome to your program. We're in the Ady Macauley hour, right? We are on YouTube and on Facebook. You know, the lecture I didn't so I mean, for can talk to we about this same line will take so today will bypass in your business. But before I come to and before I bring you up to that one day, I want to talk about something. Me heart. Not to or me I don't know how to put myself. I not get banged for keep certain thing right now. We see the mouth open, so I see cancer the polar. I see something, you know, the town hall so-called meeting today na Makini. I beg, una give me 1 minute to talk about it quick. Just one great thing draw my attention to that particular thing there. I hear bra Ojo, Brabi, Brajo Koje, they tell we say, let's read this thing. Let's just read this thing quickly. From the excerpt from the town hall meeting, na Makini. Then say this man we then call Julius Madabiu. Yes, of course, our president. He talks lay politician them, let them break the ethnic barrier. The ethnic barrier. This now according to the Voice of Salon newspaper. Now they write this one. Like it little bit. They say, be all pleased with McKinney residents to stop. No, wait. Well, I see. I jump on. Well, I see. Okay. Yeah. They say, just some second, I beg, dear. I beg. And one for waiting at the thing and boku me and don't school, don't make it go up. Yeah, it don't go up. Aha, there you go. And so during the town hall meeting, currently ongoing in McKinney, His Excellency President Julius Marabio has called on residents to stop electricity theft and ensure regular payment of electricity bill while electricity bills, warning that the government is losing significant revenue from power consumption in the area. So, Bio pleads with McKinney residents to stop electricity theft. Okay, this is the one. And then say President Bio calls on politicians to break ethnic barrier. Ethnic barrier. Okay, well, that one day, where are listening to that, why I read that side, you, Mother Bio, they call on politicians for break ethnic barrier. They are big. On allow we talk small bit. On tell we waiting an ethnic barrier. Ethnic barrier, we know so we get different ethnic groups then. When they say ethnic barrier, now like you they say this not for accept this not for accept this not for take this. When I remember one word where they mean say, do as I say, don't do as I do. One time, Bible don't come, praise God. I will take 1 minute no more, quick one. But at the Macaulay in time, 1 minute, because I did not can say. So let's just give me 1 minute no more. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Now the word one the way, them they say pastor them in those days been they preach. So Mada Biogo Sidom na McKinney out of the biggest, hypocrisy where we can talk about. They tell salon people and say let politicians let them break that barrier where they can create that ethnic barrier. Family members them. Una member recently, the thing we expose PPRC to the greatest, humiliation of all time. Madabio of all, where they tell we say let politicians break this ethnic barrier. It tell people them na bond or pujan say, let them not allow APC for Kamnaya. It took Pamende number 1 for show the sign of tribalism. And then it tell them say, let them not allow anyone if anybody come na yaso when a APC it is support, it go die early. Una remember that one day? So this man for Sidom with that empty vessel they tell people let's let them break barrier. But what in this man they talk about? Do as I say, don't do as I do. I don't know really. This thing they paid me. It paid me from today. Like way my brother can talk no more. Say certain thing in the we can want for people now do some things then, but we just happen for say the blessing of the platform they continue for go. We don't want for want for make this that's where they happen. You understand what I try for talk about? Now this man and woman then gonna Kailaon right in front of him. A woman tell the world say anybody will allow APC na ya, or if they not for allow APC forget office na, let them go get office na Kamakwe Road. Now ethnic barrier then call that one day. Because you dey tell this set of people, this tribe of people, these ethnic groups for say don't accept this because them belong to that part day. Then at this ethnic group them belong. The Kamakwe Road people then. So they not get any business for can get business na ya so. They ever condemn that one day. What's kind of hypocrisy this one? Honestly, if this not be me term, I just want for open my mouth for talk certain things and no more, and I not look person in face this net. This man, he not get shame. But anyway, I use this one for courage myself and put me heart candle. If this man shamelessly 2023 where people in the cry about hunger and other things them, it team up na stage na Wellington and say Tonlombo no go sidoya angry boku. Who's kind shame we pass down there? If this man no get that kind shame day for no say na India rule right now. If you see it is sing and forgetting na Indian na power, he still feels na Tolombo na power 2023. He sing back Tolombo song. Who's kind shame we pass down there? It means this man not the shame, he not the look behind, he not get conscience. And lastly, this man sit down at 98.1 when Asma James asked and say, how you plan for united people? He said the people always divided. Now this man today, now they can talk say for the sake of the world, let the world see. They tell we say let politician them break that barrier of ethnic waiting. I know how they call themselves. This man no get shame. Honestly, no get shame. Bible not with them this. I just deflect. No, let me add candle small. I beg. I don't know if you get anything inside it.
The only you are was the mother being a Christmas. Why they are
big time? Big one.
Mother being a Christmas. Na Christmas. Somebody who in a president a country. We come and condemn, incompetent them at their own time, say all the things they were in talk. The same person come again and tell you, say, let God give you leader, we get the country at heart. That person is normal.
Hey. Well, the thing away, something that we wait to say something the next hello pray. But the one way is sit down now Wellington is still facing at Tolombo and sit down power. They sing back, Tolombo no go sit down power, all the angry will get. It is still saying this guy not well. He really crazy. He crazy.
You normal? Just back him up if that was normal. So something that the woman that building talk, not just take that Chris man attention will give him. I they talking Chris talk, they will give him Chris man attention. I talk our left hand, yeah, go time. Then go and try before. The most important thing that people know what they do. That's all. But what I've not know change him. In no more. Anything we talk, na rubbish. Anything.
And it can nice for letting them come and talk, eh? It really nice, eh? Letting them come and talk. And they expose themselves greatly. But oh yeah.
Of course.
I see mother build on crazy so. Now so some of we back we not get brain. Because we go to hear and see all of them thing there. They clap for him back. Yeah, the pie he get sense. Hey, Papa Godfather, help we country, Papa Godfather. Hey, Papa Godfather. If now some sign and they don't go open bottle and put you inside, Papa Godfather, you not go use that you rat with and sell a book about to lele commodity. Papa Godfather, you don't get patient too much. Oh, Papa Godfather. Yeah. Papa Godfather, this patient here where they get to a big release her now.
Oh, act for real.
No, Papa Godfather, we did suffer too much. We did suffer. Make we turn the Israelites them before. We do sorry for we. We they not the arm we. Yes, please, Papa Godfather. Make we come out of this bondage. Because now we back they go take the wala buy them. They say now we go take the jekute for we safe. Hey, Papa Godfather, help we. Yeah, Papa. Yeah, Papa, with the big. We don't tire. Hey, Papa God, sorry for we. We don't tire. If na punishment this now, what we do if we don't do something wrong? When I punish we for, do you Papa Godfather? Now this then can say, Lord, pray for what we know, what we don't know. Do you Papa Godfather forgive we sins them, knowingly or unknowingly? Not also then can say, yes, Whether we know say we do this or no, we do or not know, do you forgive we now? Do you we don't tire? Do you Papa Godfather? We don't tire. Ah, oh my God, Lord and angel. Say we pay calm small, I beg.
Calm down. Calm down.
Okay, let me change
You
and
are
small
not former
bit.
uncle, na this case.
I dey tell you, bruh. From this afternoon, I don't, and I did the hot back just can make. So imagine no more now. You dey feel bad hot. Then this kind of thing the torment you bring back. Not to Chris myself and Chris so today, but not the Chris out there.
Man, this small breeze we come. You don't can cause problem.
Okay, well, we not reach non-side too. We not reach non-side too. We get 15 days we get for camp, Papa Godfather. Help we. People ain't get for that, eh? We get 15 days where they come, where a worst past this. Imagine, a worst past this what they pass, so the heat wave we get for camp. Inside us, we get for they get something like 42, 43 degree. Even at net 5 o'clock morning, where people can get small fine breeze, they get for the B42. Hey God! Now L on earth. Hey God, the same prayer with the preach is not annoying me or annoying me. What to do? We make you want follow, we know say L still there. We know it there. We know. But anyway, still. Today we dey play now, so still we other country we na them born we not go World Cup, but also we can catch and they play today. Yeah, so still we watch. So let's go up with Ady Macauley. Ady, good evening.
Good evening, Sembe Pierre. Good evening, Baibure. It's good to be here again today, this evening, and good evening, listeners and viewers.
Very energized this evening. At the same time.
Voice tell.
Well, we tell God thank you. It's been a very tough period for we as a party. As you know, we get quite a lot of bereavements. Today not the day where we own one of the veterans in the party with Alhaji Dundundo Bangura. With now this evening we bear and we pray say we know say that get for Cambole they far for us because the past 6-7 weeks we've been battered with bereavements here and there close to the heart of the party. But we tell God thank you for the strength and energy we give for him for go through this difficult phase and pay we respect and final love to we deceased comrades and the relatives then. So yeah, I feel very much energized.
All right, so I'll make this small fun. But for all land day, I see, hardship day, this and that, but all of them bearing the people and they eat, say they eat.
Well, of course, see, begging at the charity today.
You sound like that.
Yeah, begging at the charity today. You have to give to the poor. Unlike the one day we did in a power way, then when they go up the mango tick, they can't go back. We didn't do and then pick up, they put up. We shake the tick, all man can get that. Yes.
I don't wonder if you expect.
Them guy they greet you.
I don't wonder if you expect anything. If you see, for example, then they run after the mommy na London for poor people like us, where the mommy get all kind of luxury. You expect much again?
Well, that was an unfortunate incident where, honestly, I don't want to dwell on again because it's a complete waste of time. No matter how much we debate,
no, we just express on how the greediness they in the system.
Oh yes, it's everywhere to be seen. I mean, can Salo and see the amount, the kind of expensive vehicles where they go up and down, and you go be amazed for all the people when they drive the expensive vehicles. I mean, somebody they explained to me, but one policeman bill, one big man policeman, they say get all kind of things like that. Anyway, they'll talk about the economy.
Get inside all. You get me?
Yes, and I get you.
Yeah, you get lifts, you get under cellar, we get perfect things there.
Salon are the only place where they see the lives of individuals they change in 6 months. We know to lottery they win. Very interesting.
But we get disguised lottery right now inside the country. You know.
Well,
They get other name. Well, that lottery then now not to that machine where then they turn then you number cam or other thing cam. But lottery then they right now inside the country where now white lottery.
so basically, in fact, it's a real lottery in the sense that we no longer the big prosecutions by the Anti-Corruption Commission. You know, public servants, you are free to steal if they turn them. If they not catch you, you are home and die. So now the lottery that the risk lottery. That's it, my brother.
Okay, so now you just talk about the big one versus the average salon people them. Waiting and get versus waiting we get. You know. Let we begin to talk about few things then. And statements them they come where they hurt some people them as well, on top of all of this where they happen. Before we talk about the economy generally, let we talk about waiting at the concern of the people and when they make hardship reduce and hardship gets strength on people them again. From where we be look at statistics them 2018 to 2022 because not the latest than the last time they were maybe watch. When they look at poverty, done especially in the western urban, done 4 times more than how it been there. Inflation done 4 times more than how it been there, and other things them. This they make poverty they go up, and even people them the same lottery we they talk about. People are not even sure of the 1 meal a day safe. Where they going forget. Where they make the poverty. The household where they become poor, the great and the strong, and picking them within the born now and other side them, then they become very much malnourished. Then they turn big belly picking them, where been done they whip out of the system. But we get statements and where they come out from government officials them. For example, the presidential spokesman recently, we say, bruh, let man not fool you. 3 times per day, not to we own culture that day. Now it's man and culture, now length will enter. We now 1 time per day we use for it. Yeah, then pull chop money 1 time per day, you eat all man forget about that day. So what do you make up of them statements there? So first of all, before we go into the bigger parts, bigger picture.
They are quite unfortunate statements, insensitive, and lack of empathy on the part of Leone Kure Komoputloco. I am not sure that the Right Honorable Alpha Khan, the advocate, say in picking them we born, and in grand picking them now wanted they for eat for the day. Not even he will survive on 1 meal a day. I mean, when we did primary school, then tell you say the only thing we go make you live a very healthy life. Now we get 4 square meals a day. And when you get them 4 square meals a day, they give you every nutrient you need for make your body grow, for let picking them grow. Because to be honest with you, more than anybody, picking them need for eat well, for aid their development and growth. Why you feel say that they give you food supplements like fish oil and all that one day, they help with your memory retention. Your memory retention na specific type of food where they help you for maintain your memory retention. When you are lacking some of those minerals, vital minerals and nutrients, then you thinking no really they align with your potential and ability. So don't forget, you see, President Kuma started with school feeding. And the reason why he starts with school feeding, now the fact say, boku pikin. Now 110 they eat for day. That is where they go now even term. They put now 1 bowl pan or 1 tray. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pikin they eat from the same place. By the time everybody take two mondo, the food done. So President Kuma bring in and introduce what you call the school feeding program, where it not only they for feed picking them, but for also encourage them for the go school. Because when you know, say when you go school, you will get food. It's an incentive for you for go school. And I see Pauper, they up and down, they talk about, say, they are doing school feeding. Well, there is a policy for that. But the evidence says school feeding actually don't take root from Usai President Kumale for 2028. The jury is still out there, may not see it. So, like I said earlier, it's a very unfortunate and statement. We lack empathy. And I hope, say, the Right Honorable Alpha Khan for take them next way they talk about the very sensitive issues here. You get a family where they go to bed without a meal for the day. Food is a right. We get a right, forget food. I mean, if you not flop your motorcar tank with fuel, you don't able to move, go any side. So why they come and say we Sierra Leoneans are not used to 3 meals a day? I not feel say it's an issue of usage. A necessity, a requirement. You see, but it could be fine for we the politicians, they be very sensitive towards people conditions of living and the predicament. You can clearly come out say yes, we dey face difficulties as a country for able for ensure say each and every Sierra Leonean get 3 meals a day. But now something we will look forward to for push and encourage and work hard for we able for achieve them. I think it's a nice way of putting it, acknowledging the problem, making a commitment for improve the lot of everybody, but not to for come improve. Okay, if Alpha can believe, say Sierra Leoneans are not used to eating 3 meals a day, let a practice what they preach. We wake up when you eat breakfast, make you not eat again till the next day. Let's see how it can like.
People come way to watch us down. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. As we talk about, hardship, difficulty, poverty, and other things. Sorry, but I just see several videos. Then they can inside just now where it don't put me off back totally. We still in the line of this hardship. As the vice president in London, they talk about how we get cheaper commodities than right now pass we neighbor country them people them now they survive by only for thief the other people them. For example, we don't hear na state house the Ojo self don't come and they tell me say the difference inside state house. And I just dey watch one heartbreaking video just now where they say two guys then they tie their leg. They even worse past the time where they been tie rebel. And as Sujaman them of all, they use things them for beat them up for send and go next wall. And then say them boss say the next day they can thief na that area they for they see them, then for just hear it and say they don't send somebody go next wall. You understand what I mean now? So now we get, hardship na the country, that would divert you small. Hardship na the country versus mob justice, where we see long time ago they firstly don't call for mob justice. It continuously did happen. And now it happen now government officials they hand them, and other people. We see video throughout mob justice for sake of people we go and thief. You know a lawyer, what do you make up of them things and they're still on the hardship in the economy?
First of all, me not to possibly they encourage any form of thieving. But thief myself get right. Thief myself get right. How do you dispense justice through injustice? I mean, the only body we get right for determining whether a person guilty or not guilty of theft the court of law. So media encourage Sierra Leoneans. They say we get state security outfits like the Sierra Leone police, we na the duty for apprehend, investigate, and prevent crime. So if there is anything where you feel say somebody don't infringe on you privacy, don't trespass na your property to the extent where a thief day, I believe say it does not pay for inflict pain and harm on that person, because every time you do yourself they commit an offense. I still recall where a burglar now the UK go for good thief. They work on top some conservatory where a mass the roof collapse. If I don't, the thief man go court and sue for negligence or an occupier's liability. You know, even when somebody attack you, you get a right to self-defense, but only for the only right we get to self-defense now for use appropriate force in the circumstances. If somebody come for slap you, take nef chuka. Not to appropriate force that one day, not to force way proportionate to the harm way you apprehend. So as a result, you dey commit an offense. You say yourself, even though not defend you, they defend yourself. You don't go over and beyond which you need for defend yourself. So if somebody go thief you, mob justice is an offense. And you know say whether or not you're guilty of an offense in this country, it depends on the social class or political class where you dey. If you now a government sympathizer, or you dey na the chain of political power in the country, you can do anything and get away with that. For the time being, nobody no go come to you. I mean, the video we they see, it's a terrible video, and it reminds us of the war period. So these are vestiges of the war period, the remnants of the war period. Especially I see somebody like a military person, they do
They're all
something
not
like this.
military.
It's
They're all.
unacceptable.
They're all.
It is unacceptable, and they should be court-martialed and dealt with appropriately. That is appalling, very appalling. I mean, when you cage people, they thief government money, where Parani Wef, when collect hundreds of millions of leons, say they work na parliamentary, they work, which punishments they give Paran? Now for promoter to Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party, when are the ruling party of the country. So, like I say, the justice will get na salona, justice will get it pick and choose who die the old, who die not the old. But what I see, the military personnel that they inflict on them people, and they now cruel and unusual treatment that they inflict on them, and they must be ashamed of themselves. The commander, they not take action for them kind here, then they must also be ashamed of themselves. Honestly, this is appalling. Now the first thing this, I see this. This is appalling. Now torture, they torture. The man, you tie them. You cannot do this in any civilized society.
Okay, so let me go back to the main topic of the day, because now this not just branch of waiting they happen. And I can remember Madabi will tell me something before Bible come inside. Tell me something recently. He say the reason we make young men and they do all sorts of things are because they're angry. If they're not angry, they know they do all of them things there. But at the same time, we get the Ministry of Agriculture, where we say we don't rise self-sufficient 73%.
Well, sin is believing. If we are rice self-sufficient, I believe say the import of rice product for Canada, this country, for them reduced by at least 80%. But if we not see any reduction in the importation of rice, then I not see how credible that statistics they be that we don't, because you know, when you produce rice and you say you are 70% self-sufficient, it means say the cost of the rice for really don't count them, because you not get to talk about you know, logistical expenses for ship, the rest, for clear and our taki customs duty and all of that. Just the go na farm, you pick them and sell them, and you pay, you know, taxes on the profit you make. But it is not credible statement say we are 70% self-sufficient in terms of production of rice. That is just and you know, a gigantic misinformation. It's quite untrue based on the evidence on the ground.
By the way, did he? Okay, we continue. Now, let us look at, you know, the bigger picture now, and the economy generally. As recent as 10 days or so, we see again inside the IMF. Don't talk about things then. But before talk about IMF, you know, what make you feel say things that really the difficult for people in the market, because that are the everyday people in concern, even to the extent, you know, people in the expect feel for reduce more than how they don't reduce, and when at 2 trillion they don't pull the, you know, but yet still they know they happen like that. And we don't see, for example, the last time we watch at the, you know, the factor the way they make fuel go up in our country, the biggest one are tax, you know, but yet still then they pull 2 leons no more. But when they're ready for put, then they add them 4 or almost 10,000 leons or 10 leon on top of them. Why you feel say, you know, we still struggle with them price there, so where we suppose for don't get under control. And if we remember greatly that some of the things then this way the government being campaign on, price of fuel, price of rice,
So
and other things then.
mhm. So basically a lot of factors they're responsible for this. But let me go specifically to the issue of prices. You get what you call trade deficit. What it means is that you they buy and sell. You they buy more than you they sell. And as a result of that one day, you they experience what we call a deficit in the trade balance. And once there's a deficit in the trade balance, then it means say they begin face critical problems in your foreign currency reserve. Take, for example, if I dey buy 70% or 80% of the things and way I dey use in the country, then I only they sell 20% of the things and way we dey produce in our country. It means say I need more money than I dey generate for buy. So what it mean is that for there you able to forget foreign currency for go buy because you are a net importing country. It means you need a lot of foreign currency. And you get within the economies they can call demand and supply. Except for luxurious and goods. Usually the demand and supply rule is that the more a product's scarce, the higher the price, because it's a demand and supply things. Too many actors chasing too few goods. So the price way they sell, they increase the price. So like you say in your opening, the reason why make fuel they go up now because of now dollar we need take for buying fuel. So if dollar as against the leons, they increase on a monthly basis, then it means say there will not be stability in the price of goods and services. as the dollar they increase, the price of goods and services self they increase. But interestingly, I must say, we don't see a stability in the exchange rate between the leones and the dollar for almost at least 3 years. It just the now that margin of 23,700 to 23,800, 900. It just in that margin there. And you ask yourself, waiting now the economic factors were responsible for that one day. You say, have we increased in we domestic industrial base? No. Have we increased in local revenue mobilization? No. So if all length are not increase, we not reduce in we external and foreign and domestic borrowing, where usually they cause inflation, then there must be something we make the dollar don't stabilize. And I meet a friend when an economist a few weeks ago. We sit down with the discusser. He tell me, say, Ady, the only reason we make we believe, say, the dollar don't stabilize, that the dark market, the you know, import of drugs, let's just don't be shy to say it. Sierra Leone has become a drug hub, and there are rumors that the only thing where they come in with a lot of foreign currency now, and illegal, trade
And that's not to go through the bank. It didn't and black market.
it doesn't. It then and not only the bank they determine the forex which is for now the street economy. So if I get $1 million today, I go and scatter in a street. The exchange rate between the leones and the dollar, totally they be affected, because of that inflow we don't come in, even if now for just 1 or 2 days, it gets affected. So for me, there are a lot of factors we're responsible. One, we get a very narrow base in the country. For example, 80% of exports they go in the raw form. Take for example the minerals, them gold, iron ore, bauxite, and all of that. Even with local product like cacao, palm oil, there is nothing like added value. So whenever you as a country they export 80% of your raw material, just know say are you the exporter material, and so they export job opportunities out of the country as well. Because if then raw material then they process them to finish or semi-finish goods or products, then it will create thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs. But we are not seeing that. How will they pick the cocoa, dry them, put on a bag? Now, so we they send and go. You go to Ghana now, you go to Ivory Coast, then get chocolate making factories. Go to Ghana, you they buy cocoa products. Now, where they produce this, so you no longer they expend foreign currency for go buy cocoa and chocolate products for can. You see, so this is not just one of the reasons we make with the face serious economic hardship, because when you export 80% of you wealth, minerals or agricultural products, you're exporting a lot of jobs. And we have almost 70% unemployment rates in the country. So when you get 70% of unemployment rate in the country, it means say the government not get many workmen the way they deduct taxes from. You not get many workmen the way they deduct social security, we will help the current pensioners therefore receive the monthly pensions, because the pension way we they contribute, not only money will contribute, they get for give it back home. That money they go to the one they already where they receive pension. Now the one they will pick and grand pick their own money and get for pay we. So if you get a society where 70% of the population, especially the young people, are unemployed, then you face serious economic hardship. And also we get very low revenue base. Like I say, we only get 12 to 13% of we revenue now responsible for we gross domestic product with taxes. So much of what we spend, we either rely on domestic or foreign borrowing, or aid package from we international partners, and it is not helping the economy. So this also a reason why we face serious economic hardship, and we get serious critical infrastructure gaps in the country. Electricity access still challenging. You get bad roads. You get bad roads. You don't get NIG. Water not day. So you're not able to get industrialists there for Canada, your country, for come and set up shop and start for produce goods, because you need electricity, you need good road infrastructure, you also need water for able to do the work. Even if we know they talk about production, but even we agricultural sector is largely hampered by poor road network. Just towards the close of former President Komanya administration, he began a project we call taking farmers to the market. What he mean was that he want to make them very, 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 very affordable and easy for the farmers to be able to pull their product from the farms them, and for bringing them kind of large commercial centers for selling. So how do you solve this problem? Feeder roads are quite necessary. And sometimes they do not even need for put tar or concrete. Now then road there, all you need now for grader. When you grader, you able to get people for moving them products from the farms then right onto commercial centers for sale. You get people where them banana don't rep na farm, it don't cut us. So take. I still recall where my granny be there alive way back. The tractor where they go, because not even commercial vehicle, now the tractor they go na the village, na Petfu, Kalonko, na Masimra. Now 3 times for the week, that tractor they run. So when people don't cut them product, then they get for left a little down. I think they run on a Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So if you don't meet up Monday, you get for which till Wednesday. Some products say so if you cut on Monday, you're not able to meet the tractor where they take you go na Matoe. Usa you can get the Luma, which is then if na banana you cut, by the time you take her to the commercial center, I don't well. Go na Guard Street, go na Waterloo, let you see how much of the agricultural products here. By the time they reach na the commercial centers where they offloaded, boku don't rotten, and then they affect the financial bottom line of the people that we they engage in commercial agricultural products. So these are some of the issues, and we get very weak human capital development. We get high youth unemployment, about 60 to 70%. Even the one that we employable, they get very low skills because of education gap, and this all the limit productivity. So what would I do as a short term? What you do is now for take farmers to the market. One, they provide them with processing centers. Now the towns and villages. For example, mango now, you're able for bring can technology in the areas that they process mango and dry them and put them inside very nice packaging and sell them. When you go Ghana, you go to the airport. They go sell you dry mango, dry pineapple, dry everything. And once you take out, you bet them, it become fresh again. So these are some of the things that you can do. You bring kind of technology for preserve, agricultural product them. Then you also get for do the roads for ensure say the harvest today they able for left now harvest in the morning, by evening the goods they don't reach at the commercial center. By the next morning they're on the market to be sold and bought. And also you therefore provide transportation for them. So what would I do? I would engage a commercial entrepreneur. We will bring in probably 200 fleet of 20 feet lorries or vans. We engage commercial banks for see how they go able for fund then purchases. You as a government will underwrite or guarantee that purchase. They say if this thing go bad, me as a government will pay. Then you divide them goods here, then vehicles here. You shape them to different regions. Then where you do go na Putloko and na the north, you did notice say that they get this Luma na different villages on different dates. So you're able to move vehicles from one place to the other for help farmers them, for get the goods from the fields, from the villages, the centers where they plant and harvest them product there, for take them to the commercial center. They make life very easy. I will tell you, 60 to 70% of the people that will come out upline come na free to can sit down. They sell peppermints na tray, where probably they sell, even if sell finish for the day, and then they reach 200,000, the whole market where they sell for the day. So if we get the opportunities here now with rural areas, many of them with people here would they will empower themselves there and make a decent living and live very decent lives rather than coming to the city center and overwhelming the city center. Freetown was, take for example, they would tell you, say we water facility was only developed for serve at least 200 to 300 people. Now he's serving about 1.5 to 2 million. So all the while stress is the way good policies were able to reduce on the economy and social fabric of the country. And I just look some figures 10 days here. I still recall where SLPP came. How then go would say they don't meet one reserve at the central bank. I mean, there was at least 500 million, did it? And this 500 million did it because you need that amount there as a reserve. You need as the base reserve. You forget a reserve where we forgive you at least 3 months of export value. Say, for example, Salono make penny for the next 3 months. We forget money or for able for buy goods the way they serve we country for the next 3 months. That's not the base, not the minimum requirement. But as at now only 2 months reserve in at the country. How did we get to this? We don't know, but every day you see the president in mouthpiece that they come, they talk big, they talk all kind of things. People gladly say, oh, they don't reduce the fear by Tulios. Then I ask myself the question, from January to now, you don't increase the cost of fuel by almost 50%. You only reduce about 10%, then you make a noise. Okay, let's forget about the reduction. Let's do a comparison at the sub-region. Sierra Leone gets one of the highest fuel costs at the sub-region. So let us not just celebrate because they reduced the fuel cost by 2,000 euros. It is not a cause for celebration. It is not a cause for celebration. The government has not done enough. The cost of oil at the world market don't reduce drastically from the early days of this Iran, Israel, and American war. And they were telling us now, because of this war, we don't pull the fuel from 24,000 leons to 35,000 leons for petrol to 40,000 leons for diesel. Now the fuel don't come down. They're not able to reduce the price to the margin where they be ASAP. Why? Now because now the taxation now it make the fuel price not the candle. And any government we say the only way they can raise the revenue and ensure economic stability now for tax the population. They are condemning their people to poverty, and which is what the SLPP is doing. They are condemning Sierra Leoneans to poverty. President Bio say 2026 could be a year of decisive development. For me and the experiences of many Sierra Leoneans, 2026 has been a year of decisive poverty for the people of this country.
You know, Bible, you did it? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. You once ask something, Logo.
we move.
Okay, so you just talk about the fuel, expensive fuel price now. We salon, of course, we did now one of the top 5 now Africa, you know. But every other day, like recently, ChatGPT, Minister of Information and Civic Education, tell we say, you know, we own fuel price right now. They well not so like a cheap, but then don't take action for make sure say actually they now level. Although
So-
people they demand for more.
So interestingly, me and the Minister of Information possibly mean to get acquaintances. We did an intellectual forum together. So we get this issue of this fuel price in fuel, a reduction in fuel price. So he began candy, and I come and make a comment. So he come and give it ChatGPT, say they don't reduce the price. He say the statistics now that Sierra Leone, one country we don't reduce fuel prices than any other country in the sub-region. So myself go to the same ChatGPT and bring a graph which show say Sierra Leone get the highest cost
Amongst
of
the
fuel in
5.
the sub-region.
Top 5
Among
highest.
the highest.
Yes.
So when they give me ChatGPT, me say they get ChatGPT. So all man decide for only on. But the reality is that this is a government that is obsessed with statistics, that is obsessed with indices, forgetting say the only way you could measure the poverty of a country now the fact of the ground, because poverty now a lived experience. It is a lived experience. The only reason we make you not see blackout, and because sun come out small till so me solar
But
pick up.
sorry for coming.
So now me solar they use.
According
Lights not
to
the
according to the minister, he actually not say the price, you know, now we they amongst the lowest, but they rather use ChatGPT, and ChatGPT tell and say yes, in terms of most responsive country, yes, Sierra Leone did it, because we just don't take action for reduced trillions and 2 leons, for example. So yes, we don't respond, but that not make we say we don't reduce the price for make we be amongst.
So
the
now I
cheapest.
make myself go to the same ChatGPT and show and say now we get one of the highest prices for petroleum product you know,
Good.
let I tell you, we should use the technology we don't get productively. We've long passed the stage where anybody they come and give me misinformation about anything. As you do on here, so now always tell the talk.
Let me check him.
If you go on the net, you they get answers to questions in like seconds. So I dey encourage Sierra Leoneans then for continue for use technology for whole with government accountable, because law not allow anybody lie away again. You not go tell me say now lie you not angry, you beg full angry they catch me. It's impossible. Poverty is a lived experience. You cannot spin people out of poverty and hunger. There is no way they hypnotize anybody for make it get a sensation of being full and fed when they are hungry. No, it's not possible. And you look at the indices where they lack. They don't show, say, you get more hunger in the country than you have 5 years ago. Who is responsible for that? And then they tell we say we are food sufficient by 70%. So who that the life away? So these are the questions we
Okay,
must
so now we'll
ask.
just take the last one quick one before we open the phone line. And I still want to follow touch small bit on this IMF thing. You know, according to the IMF rep, it says Sierra Leone budget credibility is weak, is still weak despite reforms. So I'll take this one. I'll just quote a little bit and then we go. IMF say the country in budget, credibility it remain fragile, undermined by unrealistic and focused and frequent policy shift. Unrealistic focus. Frequent policy shift. And one thing we then say again, they can don't focus waiting on the budget and the counter. All of this responsible for the weak credibility of a budget. This now IMF, the one way then they sing and dance for say they always promote them.
We get what they call spending overruns and weak controls in our budgetary framework. We get budget slippages. How many times you don't see on a yearly basis that they can go supplement our budget na parliament? Yes, supplementary budget na parliament. Because we not get control over our expenditure. Anytime we government spend boku money, not to for say now for do infrastructural programs, but now for pay people, now for buy this, now for buy that, it increase the inflationary distress of the country. I mean, even though they tell we say we are in low double figures, I believe we are in the high double digits in terms of inflation. It does not change overnight. And the interesting thing about inflation is this. Inflation, now a year-on-year estimate that they make. So they take for the 1 whole year and compare to the previous year. And how you see the price increase, they go steep. Now, so the inflation, they go high. But when you come to the following year, if the price stabilize at that very price, the way it don't increase, then the readings or the report for inflation for the next year will be very low, but it's not reflective of the cost of living, because the price of the product not can down. Whether they say inflation don't can down, means say the price of the product don't can down. It means say it not increase. I hope you understand. So let family and us for understand this. Whether they say, Sierra Leone don't do well in the inflationary measures because we don't come out from almost 40% to about 15%. It don't mean say the cost of goods and services don't reduce from 40 to 15%. They still there na the side where they be there. The only thing is that they go say in the past 1 month, prices are not increased. So as a result, the inflation figures they kind of that does not help me. What's important now the purchasing power of your income.
Okay.
Waiting you 1,200 leons, they buy you 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago where the inflation figures be the 40%. Now the same purchasing power he gets with the inflation, the single digit. So it does not make a difference in the real terms, in the day-to-day lives of ordinary people.
All right. In just 1 minute, what do you make up of this? According to New Age newspaper, agriculture, this now 8 years, then do WASC exam for or results. Agriculture C5, traveling A1, Energy E8, Economy D7, Youth Employment F9, Education D, Health C4, Bills 8 years report card. What do you make up of this?
I think a fair reflection of the appalling performance of the new-led power administration. We don't get control of we continue economy in the past 8 years. The only people we don't prosper now the bio government and members of the administration. But I don't know when last you can now free talk, but if you can free talk,
Last.
the real estate value of the city don't go up. But most the way they sell then $20,000-$30,000. Now we ask my they tell you $150,000. Because man they get the money, they don't know what for do time.
Okay, we don't see them they
Then
put
they
on
buy
a
property.
barrel and other side them.
No forget say whether be the keeper in house, the house boy and the gate man and the thief. They give them
yes,
then complain they
50,000
didn't
don't
see
go,
ID.
yes.
Yes, 100,000 don't go. In fact,
Yeah.
I understand say one possibly the high up there in the chain of government. The house boy, the house girl, and the security there, and the gate man, them connive, them thief him money. They go na police, they take statements, but no one let the talk come out. Now, when they make the talk, they say
Because you know
the
for all
police they
past
advise
$10,000 na house.
they say, "Pa, you know see they happen. This talk if you know Alex, they left so." And for beer. So now instead of them keep the physical money, they buy real estate. So now I make the real estate market don't go up. I mean, so most we say they will tell you say this was in real market value is 100,000. But they will tell you say that $300,000-$400,000 buy you buy. If not buy, left now your business. Somebody they will come back. So and don't forget outside drugs they boku all entire they carry because you get for launder the bad money way they get. And the only way with the launder now forget them off in physical state and put them in an investment state, either in businesses or in real estate. And that is what is happening. I make the real estate markets to explode.
Okay, continue for the with we inside the program. This is a program we are on YouTube and on Facebook. The line door open now. You can call and add the voice inside the program. Let we talk quick one. Or just talk quick one number. What do you think about the things that we how they don't talk about inside the program this event time? What do you think about them things that we how they don't talk about? Call now and tell me what in then they go on for you. What do you think? You know, how they don't summarize, don't analyze, don't put things in place where you feel say yes, now then things they are also responsible for the bad things that when they happen inside the country and all. So also you feel say we the right now. It's how we feel say we the right now. And yes, you know, possibly they ask, say, hey, we had to make the views don't go down so well. World Cup day on, we they compete with World Cup, and no way not the way you expect we forget, you know, more people past World Cup. Mr. Stefan nobody watch football. We World Cup they play, I watch football. So let us know that.
I know say the spy now as we talk say the spy the
well, I can peep, yes, I
game.
peep. But the unfortunate thing now, I'm not able for peep fine because you know, say them platform that I need agree for sure. Anybody tell
When they talk
anybody,
about football, say who they watch. Say who they watch.
I don't know for you. I just talk for myself. By the way, France now why not right now against Sweden? Why not? So we go on the line by boy. Eh? Sorry.
Right,
Okay,
family
I want to
members,
apologize to that very first
share
caller.
the program.
Last, if you don't connect, let's see. Yeah,
Hit the
by
like
go on.
button. You the like button, we are welcome.
Hello, yes, so good evening, Papa.
Good
Now,
evening.
I just want when I concerned citizen for them. I just want to talk small about this Alpha Khan man, yeah. You see Alpha Khan, that man, I don't know what's in problem, but they use that age tactics for intimidate people them. Maybe all of the one the way they go all for go sit down with this man at radio station. they know that because of that respect them we don't get for Antrade, they know they're really able for, I don't know, then they get that, then they something biasness they did because I listen to even Lamrana, the way Lamrana be the treat the man, that man don't lost integrity, that man don't lost all the respect where he be gets. If that man not a shame, it is dumb, it talk thing them way, when they talk the thing where they monitor the people, you know, they even acknowledge the issues them. Instead, it just they go and use the road, and then the moderator and the one the way they go sit down for talk with and then still they look this man without respect them they look at before. Therefore, stop for the look and it's either then stop for go debate with this man, then left him, let go they talking rubbish. Or if people then go sit down with and then really put an in place, make it know say he heartless. That man is heartless, he wicked, but God go judge him like how God they judge people away
Which
wicked.
man?
Now thank you. Now good night.
Thank you
Thank you.
very
God
much.
bless you, Mama.
Okay,
Which
so
man? Okay.
France not 2-0 right now.
Buddy, make na France
Take
first.
call. Nice have you take.
Hello,
Take call.
caller. You never say they call it from.
Yeah, I call America. I just want to respond to the lady when they talk about Alpha Khan. I want
Go ahead.
Alpha small. As was kind of fever like I remember during 2000 parliamentary time when Okere Adams and Latif Sisena and I think Apollo or something like that. We cannot do after come out inside parliament. Now then Latif tell Okere Adams say, you not cow as they put solely come. So now the same thing I can always post and African na Facebook. African I didn't me cow there. We see put soul. Now where you go? You know here. So let this lady not even talk about the moderators that encourage African. Now in these days that they put so. Let them continue call and the guide the station for making you talk. African should be the first person where you pay the price. African not for those courts. Not for those cost at all. Africans has been one of the first people away for take prize when it's come to deal with the SLPP after 2028 election. That's all I can tell you. African, not Timinikau. And they always they put on Facebook say, and they put up so go and say, African, not Timinikau. You don't get respect for money. You don't get protocol. You know, always you think about money. It's just during the SLPP at Pakaba time when they took the arch people them and still now that's the day and waiting them. African in blood is so now it's not be that's not local. Now you want to wait the day now then PDC to them. You don't know any value. Actually, be a mistake. Now so African time. So no contribution is for today. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. This is Kai Londo.
Welcome on the show.
How you doing, Mr. Ady Macauley, the APC
Kailondo.
aspirant?
I am very well,
Alright.
thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ady Macauley, we dey talk about them politicians, they have bra, una say una don't contribute to them problem in a salon. You know? Because una na the young man they will be they admire. More, you know, I remember at one time you did another position where you be say, una na the man then where they check for man then for corruption. You know, and now this drug don't can establish like that. We don't still say again during the revolution, man then we sacrifice their life, then they in prison at Luanda. Una na big lawyer then. Now know they help them and then they out. Man that we bring democracy. You know, because the man that we make them disarm the rebel then. Now the man that we locked up now na Luanda. So now the politician then, right, it's like a recycling. We dey talk about Alpha Khan. Alpha Khan where APC SLPP come on, you go APC. Where APC come on, you go SLPP. Now so the politician they una all day. No visionary politician will know they see. So me watching now una aims and objectives because since this war done, we not see no rehabilitation to the youth. Now it don't cause this drug problem now the country. We dey see lack of affordable housing for people. How agriculture will develop? Where it be say the district they don't get no affordable houses. During the war, they don't burn all the houses then they will stay free turned down overpopulated. But when the politicians they will not they do make no effort. Working na your vision for the country according to affordable housing, transportation, agriculture, education. And we need technical education, not to this British education for go land leave. You go land for leave from Form 1 to Form 3. After we're not able to get no doctors, no medical. What's in your vision for the country?
All
First
right.
of all, I can tell we no more the past stories. Thank you, bro. God
Thank
bless you.
you. God bless you, Kailundo. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from? Hello.
Hello.
You did live on We
Yeah.
Are. You welcome on the
How
show.
una they do?
We tell God thank you yourself.
I think say I don't know. It they look echo. How una they do?
I tell God thank you yourself.
Thank God, thank you. Today I just want to say to mother being government, it look like say nothing not get for happen. The BO government is based on propaganda, statistics, and just talk. They not come for do any better in other country. We just they talk, we go tire because they're not ready for listening. Then get their own agenda, then get why make them dinner power. And besides, then kind of power not to the people and vote put them there. So what you wanna think? Una think say then go work for Sierra Leone, they don't care. If not the people and vote be put them there, then go work for Sierra Leoneans. That's not make the fight say this rigging will not be for accept them. And will not if we continue for accept rigging, this exactly the punishment not done it to, we will still suffer as Sierra Leoneans. That's one. Secondly, Mr. Macauley, I they ask you what you wanna don't do now for Zainab in case. Because Zainab day na that prison day today. I don't know how that girl did waiting that girl they think right now. I don't know how they feel safe right now. You know, it don't take another place they waiting and they do now for help for the people and they because the APC not in case this. They not go just left her on immune. Even if una want put and they say you know want to not help, something vex. But una no get for look to that, una get for help them and do something, make it come on at that place there. Waiting and do am enough fear. Because the two way happen to Raki happen to anybody. Because the government don't say now anybody will talk them for arrest her. Where you talk them for quiz you na corner. Una thank you, God bless you all.
God bless you too, Mama. Continue to take part on the show. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from?
Hello.
You did live on We Are. You
Hello?
welcome on the show. Your name, please.
Hey, good evening. This is Namulki Sulaiman. You don't see a long time.
You're welcome once again. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so yeah, good evening, Ady Macauley. How you do, me brother?
I am very well, Mulku.
I gave a few questions that I will ask you, even though I not follow up the program. But the question is that what's the mechanism or the solution you get for improve the light system in Sierra Leone, the health system in Sierra Leone, the water system in Sierra Leone, and the food, how we be able to feed ourselves. You know, I want you highlight those ones in, which are your own mechanism or your own solution we get in that regard. I hear people when they talk about Alpha Khan. You see, Alpha Khan, na me uncle. You know, Alpha Khan, pass Antiki Fula Kanu, don't swear. Nine are the black sheep now with family. You know, so I don't make people ask the aid for Alpha Khan. We whole family, everybody with the small one them, they are our uncle them. Nobody care about them. Nine are the black sheep now the family. The pardon swear I'm since. You know, so Ady Macauley, I want me to respond to them a question there. You know, I ask them to all the aspirants for APC, the lights, the water, the health, and the food. Na Sierra Leone. Now, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, sir. We'll take 3 more calls and come back to Ady Macauley. Hello, caller. You name and where you calling from?
Good evening, everywhere. Good evening, Senator Peter. Good evening, lawyer.
Ady Macauley.
Ady Macauley, yeah, sorry. So
Welcome.
the
Go ahead.
thing when they happen the thing when they happen at the country, if you follow the biblical history of the kings in Israel, they find out say God they always give warning before judgment. Then when a king go exile or they execute him by another king, that means for say that king they ignore warning where personal judgment can pan. Then because he ignore warning, a personal judgment, a judgment come to the nation. And as Koma, then warn them, then get a warning for Mother Bill. At the last, now the judgment stand the way Canada upon his coma, then warn them. Any president who then put on exile and judgment, especially when you do well soon at that country. This man make the country the fastest growing nation. And get one warning, not allow this man for come close to power. Ignore all. The judgment will depend on you now. And Escoma in false because he ignore warning. When they read the Bible, when they see how God in pattern they go. And Escoma able for come in Kailu in begging. Can you imagine? Enable kind begging. Shameful. Where man be the old water, where they not that talking point is matter be where the dress fine safe. In some of it, I don't know how we had to the well safe. Now you make in a case and they talking. I know they understand the gravity. That man they don't damage everything one next left and unless nothing no day, no relics no day will go point to man salon. For saying a next come on Indoor. So if you now where they cancel, Ady Macauley, I know they say they blame you. You don't need to do well. They give you other things the way they do. But in a get one ticket and that country day for pull SFP coming on power. A massive demonstration. Everything that they talk so fine. But if you not get power, you not go for executor. And I get for come together and tell this man say 1996, you know they repeat on a salon. For let wear that green we been wearing 1996. Let not wear it again.
All right.
God bless you all, man.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. We'll take 2 more calls. Hello, caller. You name it, where they calling from.
Hello?
You live on your Ady. Welcome. Your name, please.
Yeah. They call from the US. Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Do now one question I get from Mr. Ady Macauley. The question now, waiting in agenda or in waiting it gets us in party policy way different from Yumkela because Yumkela been come and people in the West, all mommy feel say it go be somebody way go change that country day. People don't be glad, we're all glad, but after some time we see like party, I don't know if I call a party whoring, whether they jump from one party to other, like whatever. And it really caused people there for disappointment. That's one. Then number 2, waiting make we continue, not get a continuity policy. Because we know see as the party will get divided like a Ghana, you go still like a NDC and with NPP. But at the end of the day, we see Ghana gets the kind of consistent policy because then because Rollins been get what he called Vision 2020. And I spent time in Ghana, I say a continuity in that policy day. Why make we anything one person do, the post where they can take over, they wipe everything off. No country go behind. What you make with this show? Now the 2 questions and then I get for you. Thank you, sir. If you can't answer, let me just say what you get for we. Okay, now that.
Thank you. God bless you. We'll take the last call and come to Ady Macauley for response to our concerns them. We'll take the last call.
You know,
like what if you know the one
Sierra Leone really hard.
Hello, caller. You name where they calling from.
Yeah, allow me to make my point. Sierra Leone really hard. And man, no, they take sweet smarts for pushing the hardship. But the thing that hurts me more, now where I can see Alpha can they go, it will make some deceptive statements them. And then, they get many APC people for come outrightly and condemn them. And this man, to be honest with you, he got an escape route. Where is he done with AKK? Then the debate, he go tell you, say, na my nephew. Is he done with Abdul Kago? Na my nephew. If he goes to do with Kemos, he say tomorrow, he go tell you, say, na my uncle. So this now ways the way they tell you, say, if they get for all this man accountable for some of the wrongdoings, them, I mean, a relative, they're all around them. So you are Ady Macauley. Yeah, check your family here and tell me about Usa Alpha can belong there. Thank you.
My uncle.
It's an uncle.
My uncle, you don't talk
Take this as a bonus.
all right. I like
I'm your uncle
I
from
like this last
Putloko.
one.
All right, bonus.
I mean, yes. Basically, now
Over
Joku
to you, sir.
Kijoko say
No, wait, just take this as a
yes.
bonus quick.
All right, let's take one bonus. You welcome on the show, please.
Yeah, this is like Batonga.
Batonga. 2 minutes, per go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Macaulay, the last time I called, I give an opinion. I see you take offense. You say me disrespectful for saying I not see leadership in UNAIDS. You know, you try for show the kind of president where you go be, where person for gets an opinion, where you not go send an Apademba road. You know, but then you go ahead and challenge me and say, what thing you don't do? You know, like how then guys them they see that they do now, they ask, what you not do? When I get for tell them what you not do first before they go consider for votes on. Well, my appeal to misgivings, Mr. Macaulay, no disrespect. But what will be the talk at doing matter in first time? When all be the afraid for talk, when all be the hide, and some other facts when all run away.
Are you sure we did maybe they afraid for
So
talk? Did I not find myself at Pademba Road?
Alone. You know, they just talk for oppose, would they talk and would they back them with what would they do? You know, so if I say to you that I don't see any leadership, you take offense, but I would not do boko. When I be sit down, they seize advantage for now. You know, one of the people them with their fire, where you get security of tenor. A time where I ask you, say how you will wait the right time, and I go through. Then I see on television, you they say on a reconstruction or whatever time you say. But now you talk about things and way you go do, where if una be not join we and stand against matter, way in first time. Like we're not for the news out there so. But again, I will repeat, I don't see any leadership in any of una. What you don't champion and it don't give results at this country. Show me one team where we not champion. We go say, okay, now this is a champion. And are the results this. This talk, and I don't see any results yet.
Okay.
I just talk.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you. God bless you, Batonga.
Thank you very much, Batonga.
All right. We'll come back to Ady Macauley for making response to our concerns. Them over to you, Ady Macauley, as you don't listen to viewers.
Okay, thank you very much. And I see Batonga, they talk about people not making space for opinions. I know say not forget an opinion. My response was your opinion was not based on a foundation. You say you not see leadership in we. You not tell me why you say you not see leadership in we. Then they ask, say, let me tell you what me don't do for we mother be your kind of power. The tell will not be the talk, will not be the talk. And please, not take offense to this. It's just a response to what you say. It should say you not be the keep abreast with waiting they happen at saloon. If you be the keep abreast with waiting they happen at saloon, and probably your views are not biased. I am not saying they are biased, but it is either they are not biased or you are not well informed. Me and one person we don't talk, tell me much, don't take me go per them the road. If there's anybody inside this country in the past 7 going 8 years, we don't be very critical of the Bio government, now me. Criticism is quite different from insults. What you know they do now for insult people, I don't. In as much as I disagree with the Bio government in almost everything where it don't do, I will criticize him. I will not insult him. So I want to make we get a difference between insult and criticism. I have held the SLPP government accountable from the one where they take power to now to which they do so. Go back and try for getting reels from AYV on Sunday and see me, I don't do more than 10 segments talking about the misdirection of this new direction government of President Mother Bill. I don't write articles. I don't go on radio and television. I've done all manner of things. And they ask me what I don't do for Sierra Leone. Batonga, I have done a lot to Sierra Leone. I have served with distinction and integrity. And I just give you some of the things I want to do. Whilst I was at the ACC, I'll only be commissioner of the ACC for just 2 years, 24 months. I am the shortest serving commissioner of the ACC. But I did a lot, starting with the Pay No Bribe campaign. This is not a platform where they tackle petty corruption, because when you look at the National Public Perception Survey of 2011 and 2012, they tell you, say, 70% of the corruption problem in the country, now in the service delivery area, we get for do with energy, health, education, water, and law enforcement. So when I take over the ACC, I said, what do I do for ensuring we drastically reduce this 70% corruption in this service delivery area? We bring what we call the Pay No Bribe campaign. We're now an online, unanimous, anonymous platform where you complain about the corruption where you face. Now, different sectors: education, law enforcement, the police, energy, health, and education. And because of that Pay No Bribe campaign, we're able to drill down in specific ways and identify corruption gaps in the country and take necessary action and corrective measures. And when we come back to what we called the public asset declaration. So basically, they say everybody where they work in a government, right? Before declare your asset. We get about 60 to 7,000 government workers in this country. What thing did they happen? Every year, the ACC, they print about 100,000 asset declaration forms, where they cost the government, the ACC, hundreds of millions of leos. Then we they take for 3 months, we they go around the country with at least minimum of 10 staff for distribute the asset declaration form the day. You get for pay for hotel bills, you get for pay for the driver in per diem and the 10 other staff the way they go. You get for pay for fuel and all them charges then they be a heavy weight on government and ACC budget. After that, we don't collect them from the day. Every year, you get for keep them. So ACC get in excess of 2 to 3 million forms from where ACC start for collect asset declaration forms. And we get warehouse where we rent, where they pay on a yearly basis for store them one day. When we come as ACC commissioner, what I do? I write a project to EU, then give you about 70,000 euros. We develop what we call the online asset declaration system, where you is done at the comfort of your home, your kitchen, your office. Go online on your phone or your laptop or your tablet. You declare your assets a day. What did that mean? The cost of printing 100,000 forms, we don't reduce them. It's no longer there. What did that also mean? It means that money where government be they spend for 3 months all over the country for go and distribute asset declaration form. Government not they spend that kind of money they again. What it also mean? That money where government be they spend for go and collect them forms a day and they rent a warehouse for store them. Government not they pay that amount of money again. All you do now is you go, it's easier for you. And in fact, the first year when we start the pilot, the declaration regime improved from 25,000 to 35,000 civil servants on a yearly basis. Don't forget about that one day. Let's come to transparency initiative. You know, during Ebola, there was a lot of corruption will take place. Where me as a prosecutor at the ACC, I prosecute a lot of people. And by the way, when I be prosecutor on ACC, I get 95% prosecution success, conviction at ACC as a prosecutor. So me and Layatilo Pierce, a wonderful civil servant, come together. We do what we call the the Disaster Transparency Management Initiative. What it means is that we dey track in real time waiting they come in and waiting they expend we come by then disaster. Yeah. We start out with the mudslide. Every penny where anybody pledge, with a record and a special website will be open, where everybody get access to. If UK, for example, tell you say we they give 10 million euros for help with the disaster, we they put a column say they don't pledge 10 million. If they actually disburse 5 million, we they put and they say they don't disburse 5 million. Now for help you now us, because sometimes the way the international agencies they can say, oh, we they give $10 million, they end up give $5 million. You were then a host, not the no say na $5 million they end up give. You know the $10 million no more again. So now the $10 million they talk say, well, this week work where they don't can do. And often say he reach up to $10 million we then give. So what we do is we bring come the disaster management transparency initiative where everybody they see what they come and go. And by the time I left my ACC and where the APC they left in 2018, the mudslide money there was $5 million cash in the account, in the dollar account. There are about 6 billion euros in the Leone's account. And you get a lot of relief items that will be in a warehouse na kingdom where they use for distribute. You know what you do? You know a thief business per.
I beg, hold on a bit. I beg. How do you talk about mudslide? That
yes.
matter maybe a mudslide na agent.
Thank
Say
you.
una
Thank you. Yes.
power where you in a office that first month where you in a office under this regime, that money been in a account for the people.
That $5 million na the dollar account, 6 billion euros na the Leone's account, and several hundreds of tons of relief items like bucket, mattress, and all that. Because what thing be happened was the mudslide was very close to the time where the government they changed.
Mm-hmm.
So where former president ready for left, he called the ACC, he called audit service Leone, he called ONS because now we be the supervise the distribution of the release items and then the expenditure. So he said, let we take stock and get a report. So when we do that report day, in I believe it was in February 2018, there was $5 million in the dollar account. There was 6 billion euros in the Leone's account, and several other relief items. Then, if we succeed for ensure say corruption not take place in the management of the resources for that mudsliding, because of the work that we some of we do. So Batonga, it's not just a small.
I think Batonga in question now gets more drink, because we see one guy been they go all around, they talk to them people in the another mudslide area, I think 4 miles or so. Also, they give them where they been supposed to bill for the abule where they go day. Talk about how una mismanage that particular fund day, and all of them things in there. But why? Then I don't know if you not been see them video then day. Why you not been they respond to them thing and day? Because at this Batonga they ask now. Now you don't come up with something very much relevant, we important for let we know, where we not been know before, and only now we know about why you wait this long for bring out the kind of things there so.
No, I didn't. In fact, one of the things that we make our fall foul of the Bio regime. Now, because during the first week of the Bio administration, they were putting out a propaganda that even mudslide money than Tifa. And I came out to say all of these facts. And if you watch AYV, when I start me presidential bid in 2024, when I talk about the things that I don't do, you watch AYV, Liberty, Truth. I bring out all of these things. You see, so the point why they try to make to Batonga is that we come in here trying to sell ourselves, no means we will be open to unjustified attack. If they attack me, say I not get leadership quality, I not do nothing, make it will be founded on facts.
Mhm.
You tell me, they ask me, say, what me don't do. So I just give you small
Okay.
of the things the way I don't do.
Okay.
Then
Go ahead.
since we left power 2018 to now, the amount of work I don't do in terms of holding government accountable, in terms of going to court, trying to challenge this government for the excesses of the governance is huge. Except, to person way you follow current affairs, or if you follow current affairs, they pay attention. But if you follow current affairs and you pay attention, honestly, it is very difficult for anybody for impeach me. But they put me on up. I prosecute for anti-corruption for 5 years. I be head of the ACC for 2 years. Up to this point, not a single person don't come and say I did not involve in something we get for do with the integrity of your office. It don't thief. It don't do this. It don't do that one day. They are good Sierra Leoneans, and I am one of them. And when anybody attempt for kind of question me capacity, kind of question the work I don't do, I will come out and educate people what I have done. And I have done a lot. So, Batonga, I'm not vexed by you the last time. I just point out, see, if they come on a public platform with thousands of people they watch, and they make accusations about people, their leadership ability, let them be founded on facts. Let them be based on something solid we need for church. You cannot just come here and make accusations in a vacuum without justifying them. It is wrong, and I will advise you. I am very open for being criticized or scrutinized. I am very open. I accept them. But if you come to unfairly criticize me, like I feel say, don't they happen with some people, I will come out and say exactly. So I am not saying that you do not have a right. You have a right, but it must be used in a very responsible manner. We're not the care for let people come and do the entire to we. Not at all.
Quick one.
So
this person also on the same line. This person not called, but I see this questionnaire. So Konoti say, did he investigate the 3.2 billion Ebola funds as well? I want you answer this. If now you been did that in there, and if you be investigate this Ebola fund,
and again, and this is where I said before people, Ebola take place in 2014, not so
14-15, yeah.
2014. 2014, 15. I became commissioner of 2014. I became commissioner of the anti-corruption April 4th, 2016. So I would tell you, say, I'll not be investigate. But what I would tell you, because not to be me, I'll be the commissioner, but what I would tell you is, during 2014, I was a prosecutor at the Anti-Corruption Commission. I headed a team that investigated, and I successfully prosecuted a lot of people that will be involved in Ebola mismanagement of funds. If you want, now for go to the ACC website, I sure say the case there's still there. We go show how many investigation and successful prosecution we bring on. We will be even indict the chief medical officer. Then 10 day. We can't go to court even though he was acquitted at the end, but we prosecuted. We investigated and prosecuted.
Okay.
So if anybody tell you say they'll not be investigated and prosecute Ebola funds, you'll be telling you a lie.
So let's ask this question again on that Ebola fund. You work as prosecutor. So when you become, the when you become the commissioner, you not been see any reason for further investigate that particular money?
So make I tell you this. Whilst we be there, as I say, we investigated, and I supervise some of the investigation. We get different syndicates in the office. Every syndicate gets a lawyer with they attached to them, where they can to for advice on various issues. I believe we investigated satisfactorily on the issue that they take. For example, there was an accusation that they sell 300 and something motocar. That 9 billion at the audit reports.
Mhm.
You know what happened? When that British medical ship come, they bring can the motocar them and they bid an equipment them. And when you bring and come into the country, you take inventory of them as one of the machinery where they bring under the Ebola emergency program. When the Brits have been left with their ship, they can go all the motokaya. Oh, but when they do audit, they fail to realize that these vehicles were taken back by the British because they're military vehicle, but they be registered as Ebola vehicles. You see, so when people hear this sensational they don't take Ebola motocar, they don't sell them, which of course, no, they were not sold. The people that we bring and come, it breeds them, even they bait them. When they bring come, they take and go. But when people come and do audits, then TRBD, I will not see them again. They put theirs missing. But now during the commissions of inquiry, now all of them facts here come on and do now to the public. You see, so I want to be very careful when we make accusations against people on several fronts. But I will tell you, say, there were investigations, prosecutions, and convictions for Ebola resources. Even members of NGO them, then civil society organization, maybe they receive money on Ebola. We prosecute quite a few people,
including Charles Mambo,
because they. So basically, I am just setting the record straight.
Okay, all right. I think I guessed.
Then for Dami, Mama, we talk about Zainab. Last week, the lawyers that been in a court, the lawyers that be filed for bail pending appeal. We get this procedure now. The laws of Sierra Leone say when they don't convict somebody, they don't sentence them. You can come and ask for bail pending the appeal on the basis that if the appeal succeeds, then you just left an ado. If the appeal not succeed, then you did take up, you bring and inside back. And you know how long the process of appeal they take place in this country. So until they take long. So if we ask for bail pending appeal, it is always advisable that they give bail, just in case that person win in appeal. And no would also suffer unjustly. So we make an application for that before the court. And beyond that, the state also file an application. The court say, therefore, to way we appeal now because certain technicalities the way they not follow in filing the appeal. The magistrate and the judge, Justice McGiba, hear the argument, and you will say no. In one for in order to the case the appeal now do. In one for see and listen to the various arguments from the defense and the prosecution side. Let us see within the defense they allege say go wrong at the magistrate court. So, mommy, no one has abandoned Zainab Sharif. If we get with power, for release her today, but unfortunately, the only power who gets now for continue for challenge. And I'm going to show you, say we as lawyers for the party and the lawyers way Zainab in family also privately retain. We did do a fantastic job for ensure say we get them out of this unfair circumstance we find yourself. So I'll show you say we will continue for the Zainab support. There are quite a few questions here on me policies. Somebody asked, say, what's the solution they suggest to the light, the health system, and the product in them. In me starting today, I not just criticize, I also being solutions. So when you talk about improving the economy first, because you get forget serious economic development for let you get resources for improve on your healthcare, your education, and your energy. So wait till we begin part now for see how we as a country will try to deal with the infrastructure gap we get in the country. That is good roads. I don't talk about how having good roads will help with taking farmers to the market, i.e., way farmers that are able to access markets easily from the fields them when they harvest directly to the market within 24 hours. What thing will make that happen? One, you get a good road network. Secondly, you get a good transportation network. So I suggest say we can buy like 200 trucks that we will bring up a private entrepreneur. We will use banking facilities for able for do that one day. And we as a government will come and guarantee that facility where they give to this entrepreneur, because now so beaucoup other countries that they operate. So that is one way you can improve on agriculture. And also you provide them with facilities for value addition. When you take you agricultural product in the raw form and export it, you are exporting jobs that other Sierra Leoneans would have been able to do had you processed those agricultural products in your country. So part of improving the agricultural sector and for providing wherewithal, we were able for put value addition to them products that we will not only give you jobs, but also will increase the price of them goods that we will export them. Then also we talk about the energy sector. For me, government does not do business. What government does best is running a country and not doing business. We can able for bring come private entrepreneur, then for come and invest in the private sector in a way will be affordable. Take for example, car power in a private sector investment that 1 year. But the only thing is that they overcharge the ordinary Sierra Leoneans then for make margins then for kickback way. I understand say some man they get for the awards of their contract. I don't know how true it is, but those are the allegations. And also on the rule of law, you get for improve on them because every country, economic development of every country depend on the respect for the rule of law, protecting property rights of investors. And I will bring $1 billion for can invest in Sierra Leone. If I don't get the comfort, say, if there is a commercial disagreement or dispute, there will be a judiciary that is well equipped for make and get justice. You don't want a country who say anytime government change, you contract where you get for 30, 40 years, then you can cancel and you get forget to draw. Somebody asked about what to make every time where government change, the new government where they try for undo several of the things the way the past government do. And sadly, we see more so in this between 2018 to now, where everything we are by Kumabi put hand on the Mother Bill government try for repeat. One good example, now the Lumley Government Hospital. President Kumar Shobi gets funds from the Japanese government. The Lumley Government Hospital, they begin for Bila from foundation, take up a very big structure. It was almost 95% completed when President Bio take government. Instead of he just go and complete that building there, he abandoned that building there and start a new building at the same location. He completes that building there. He named him the President Julius Maada Bio Children's Hospital or something of the sort. Whilst the building way was almost 95% complete, was there, getting derelict. So if you finish that building there, this new building will be at the same location. If we don't can go Waterloo and build there, we for the able for serve the people of Waterloo. So this is just one of the problems where we know they continue program. So my suggestion will be this: when I shall have become president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, we will embark on what we call a 50-year national development plan. It is a plan that the opposition and the citizens, they get serious stake in, because it's going to be a partnership between the government, the opposition, and the citizens. The reason why we do this is that at the end of that plan day, we, the politicians, the parties that we involve, will sign, say, if it happens, say, we take government, we will make sure, say, we continue with this national development plan, we don't start, because now we all input the inside it. That it will prevent wastages, like waiting, I don't give example to the Lumley Government Hospital, where President Bio for don't go build another hospital somewhere and complete 20 years by Coma start a completely abandoned, almost a 95% completed structure and go start one afresh. If I don't go build elsewhere. So these are just some of the things. I'm not able to answer all the question this net because time not will permit me. But I will ensure say next week we'll come back and continue for talk about waiting I feel say wrong with the economy and development and how I feel say me as a candidate to bring policies them for able bring corrective measures and develop the economy. So I want to say thank you to you, Sengbe Pierre and Baibure, and I want to say thank you to all the listeners and people who don't take part in this program. Good night.
Thank you to Ady Macauley for always the calm. Tuesday for engage family members them. We always can come for can listen to your lecture as well. Family members them as very waiting. We bring on the table. Ady Macauley don't come and talk to you. You don't come at a comment phone line. Ask you question, give you contribution. We want for all to tell you plenty thank you both Facebook and YouTube as you can join me for pass the message. If we don't reach so far, Yana Watalo tonight, we will end the show. Don't forget for joining me tomorrow inside the Mixed Flavor program. Until then, me by break up line, the warrior with the sharpest cutlass. God bless you all. God bless Mama Salo.
And of course, Mina Sembepe, the freedom fighter. Of course, France beat Sweden 3-0. The game done. France beat Sweden 3-0. The game done. So as you can see, I'm up there. They beat Sweden 3-0.
He gave you the player score. So me
Yeah. Okay, so Kylian Mbappe scored a first goal inside the first 45 minutes. And then you get Brandley, we can score the second goal inside 53 minutes. And then lastly, Kylian Mbappe come back and score inside the 74th minute. So that are the 3 goals them.
Sir, somebody will disgrace me now. Why they argue the one way squad call the name. So the picture would be before me, so I'm not savvy the player.
No worry about picture. They're not get for not what mental. They know they ask about where and I show me and they know if I ask just simple. But no, you know, Kylian Mbappe then he scored the first goal for France. Or not just Mbappe. 9 people Mbappe then scored the first goal for France. You know, in fact he scored 2 goals inside that match day. He has 2 goals.
I didn't watch football. I didn't watch.
You know, necessarily me say for if it's I watch football. If it's not watch, I watch. Take it easy. Now live score I watch.
Anyway, that's all take time for left now.
All right, so thank you for not joining me for the program. And by the way, Ivory Coast lost to Norway 2-1. I feel bad. So now Morocco no more don't take we first to the second to the group of 16, I think. You know, because they beat Netherlands. So Morocco don't go to the group of 16 where they play. And then so this now the Senegal between Belgium versus Senegal. Oh. Yeah, you can forget USA and you can forget Spain, you can forget Portugal, they all get for play. You know, but for now, I think this is not the way out the table on sit down right now. You know, easier. But anyway, France they don't do extremely well. Now this one. I be no say Germany not get for go no side because for the last almost
they win them back. This will they win them.
Yeah, this one because the last one they clincher. At least if we don't homeland no go World Cup, so we can catch. Then they tell you they will show your support.
And something like they know like you. You have entertain yourself.
But no, not a joke. We homeland no go. Small Cape Bad and interesting thing can happen there. Been there happen. We be used for beat Cape Bad. We be used for beat Cape Bad. We be used for beat a better one. See no man also would it anyway. It is
Now
well.
they
And interestingly, by the way, before we go, one thing we had to say about all the World Cup, except I think now one green country the way assisted the president send flight for in citizens them for let them go support the World Cup because it want for actually unite the diaspora and the people them. But apart from that, they are not see no country where the president politicize the football. None. They use
so
the
not
football.
the way the president only key.
No, none. They all give support to the team and they support the team like a country. But in our own case, now there you go see people and they open their heart for play and enjoy the football. There you go see the president can say, now maybe all the key. Now maybe this. How hard? Yes. And for see now say the key will be all na benki lenki and you know you don't even the key back na water. The team just the waiting. Now the only country this way because the captain no go make statement. Now before the president, then choose for kick him out by force. Then say don't pass age. You know, then say Obre pass the age because you don't make statement and state house. But Kai Kamara will be don't pass the age Lolonten and they continuously they call him for camp play. So how you want for let people in support with every open mind? When you the head don't politicize the whole thing. And at this now not see the happen at the World Cup. I wish say any other time now we go kick politics out of football. You know, and make sure say we enjoy with football and not of SLPP and APC. So, thank you for joining me inside the program and see you again in morning by God in power inside the program we call Colres. Inside the program we call Colres. Okay, thank you very much on all. We love you also very much and God bless we all.